Bill 297, which passed through the Senate Judiciary Committee this morning, and likely by a Senate vote in a few moments. We heard from numerous Jewish residents, including ancestors of the Holocaust survivors and rabbis. We are disappointed with this decision because we fear the effect this enforcement element of the legislation will have on already marginalized communities. This includes heightened surveillance of minorities and censorship of advocacy groups, which remains an issue. We witnessed some censorship during the committee hearing this morning when the CAIR failed to acknowledge why testimonies submitted by Students for Justice and Palestine students were not included in the hearing list. This bill is intended to combat anti-Semitism, but really fails to do just that by adopting the IHRA's controversial definition of anti-Semitism, which acts as a poorly veiled attempt to shut down any criticism of the State of Israel, government, and silences Palestinians. This is a repression bill, period. It's not about protecting any person, but rather protecting the Israeli government through increased censorship and surveillance. Today, we will hear from various Ohio leaders, advocates, and proud members of the Jewish community who stand in solidarity with CAIR Ohio's opposition to Senate Bill 297.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, may peace be upon you. My name is Faten, and I am the Executive Director of the Cleveland and Northern Ohio chapter of the Council on American-Islamic Relations. Today is a sad day for Ohioans and all Americans, as the very people who were elected to uphold the principles of our U.S. Constitution failed us all. In exchange for our liberties, our elected officials at the Ohio State House decided to put the wants of a genocidal foreign entity over the American people's rights and freedoms. CAIR Ohio stands firmly with all our brothers and sisters of different faiths and backgrounds against hate of all forms, including anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim, anti-Arab, anti-Black, and any and all forms of bigotry, while simultaneously standing firmly together for free speech, the right to protest, express political dissent, and academic freedom. Let us remember, these rights are not our 8th or 6th, 5th, or even 2nd right. It is our First Amendment right guaranteed to us under the U.S. Constitution. Today was a disgrace to the founders of our nation, and we should never, ever pick and choose who this right applies to. We are all equal under the law. Thank you.
Amen.
Today, the assault on our First Amendment right was in full display when our state senators leased our constitutional rights of free speech to the powerful and the interest of a foreign country.